We are live, back with another one, the Sinners Only podcast, where we only sin and
Only
listen to
sin.
great music. So
Mm.
we are out here. My name is Elijah. We are back with another podcast, and we're excited for our guest today. But before we get into that, Chad, how you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm beat up right now, bro. I'm like
Why are
completely
you
beat
beat
up,
up?
bro. On top of training for this half, right? Bro, Saturday we went paintballing, right? Saturday's supposed to be my rest day, right? So Saturday we went paintballing, bro. If you've ever been paintballing, it really is like a full body workout. Like you dive in, ducking, dodging, like it bring back PTSD. I mean, what? But nah, bro. Yeah, man, I got shot up yesterday. Like it was funny. So we were playing capture the flag on this like really big map, right? And I ran out, I grabbed the flag, right? Passed it to my brother, and he sprints to get it, and we got the point, right? So then on the next round, now we were going to try to do the same thing, but they were expecting us, so they ended up pushing the flag, and some girl grabbed it. So I ran up to her and I surrendered her, but she turned around the corner. And their whole team was there, bro. They lit me up, bro. I was done, bro. I never went out with so much honor in my life, bro.
Solid.
Yeah, man. Today, after church, you were helping my wife's family move in a fridge and move out their old fridge. So, yeah, man, I'm feeling a little tired right now, but we gonna get through it.
Got you.
And tomorrow we got a 10-miler as soon as I get up. As soon as I get up tomorrow morning. So,
Jeez, that man grinding.
we grind. I'm trying to be like you, bro. Yo, you guys know this man came second in a 10K yesterday, bro.
Listen,
Second, bro.
we just out here. You know what I mean?
Nah, you
It's not anything
elite, son.
crazy.
You elite, bro.
Hey, yo, I'm dead.
But how's your weekend, bro? How's your weekend?
Yeah, my weekend was pretty good, man. Like, I mean, ran a 10K this weekend, which is it's fun. I'm a runner, so it's like that stuff is like that gives me life, I guess. Not life to most people, but we here. I guess we did pretty good. We're prepping for half marathon season, so weekend was pretty good, man. Started off with that. Hung out with the wife a little bit. Shout out to my wife; she's getting her MSW, starting classes this fall, so that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, man. Like weekend was pretty chill. Nothing really too crazy going. Went to Trader Joe's, which is crazy because like I feel like Trader Joe's, like if I know about Aldi's, right? It's just a bougie Aldi's. Like I feel like that's what it is.
I think it's the same owners too.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they own both of them.
Honestly, that's crazy. Like I just feel different. And like living, I live in New York City. So it's like when you go, like groceries are it's expensive to eat. You know what I mean? So when I go into Trader Joe's, I feel like I'm rich, but I'm not paying rich people money for groceries. So it's amazing, bro. I'm living right now, So,
Yo, tell them the truth, bro. You went to Trader Joe's to get that $3 wine, bro. Yo, come on, bro. $3 chuck, bro.
I mean, if Jesus turned water into wine, I'm taking myself to Trader Joe's to get some too,
Hey,
So it's like, let me stop.
Oh, snap, bro. Lige, yo, tell the people what we got in store today, bro. Let them know what we got in store today, bro.
I wish we had a clap button, but we have the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, wow.
Yo, do y'all know who we got on today?
I don't think they know, bro. I don't think they know.
We got our man's DJ LostNFound. Make some noise for the people one time. I wish we
had a clap
button, but
Yeah, man. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
I'm great, man. Glad to be here. I appreciate the time and the platform, y'all. I'm just blessed to be here, for real.
Word. Yeah, if y'all didn't know, DJ LostNFound got how do you say this album? Caesura, right?
Caesura. Yeah.
Caesura, right. Yeah. Caesura II. I don't know if y'all listened to the first one, but if you did, bro, that John was a banger, bro. That was that was beyond excellent, bro. Like I just had to say that. It was excellent.
Appreciate that, yeah.
But my man got a new album coming out next week, right? Beginning of next week?
No, Friday. This Friday.
This Friday.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, the dates kind of at the end of the summer. The dates kind of get all mushed for me, bro.
It's all good, man. God set it up, man. I'm going head to head with Khaled right now. So
hey, yo, get it. Eminem, who, bro?
Right.
Yo, Jay-Z 6-minute verse got nothing on Zay Hill's bars, bro.
Hey, yo, let's go. I mean, before we get into like, I guess, listen to a few of the songs, bro. We would love to hear a little bit of your background. a little bit how you got into the CHH space and all that. If you could give us some of that.
Yeah. So my background, man, I was a producer. Started off with producing at 15. Started off producing at 15. Taught myself song structure and how to make beats and stuff like that. So by the time I was in college, I would say about 19, 20. I was submitting beats to like A&Rs and stuff like that. I almost got a song placed with Slip and Slide Records. If you guys know who that is, that's Trick Daddy, Trina, Rick Ross. Um, and while that didn't pan out, you know what I mean, I had like all these different opportunities that just didn't pan out. And I kind of think God was closing the doors because I would have ended up out there in the industry, wilding, bugging like anybody else, right? Um, and this whole time I'm backsliding too because I got saved when I was 12. So I was backsliding this whole time. But basically, by the time I graduated college, everything just started to fall apart, right, in my life. So financially, this is back in '09. Financially, the whole market is crumbling and whatever. Can't find a job. I got bills that's coming, college loans that I got to pay back. And basically, uh, God used that time to kind of uh, reignite my faith, right, and my heart, redo my heart, because I was really backslidden, and I was so far away from Him that I didn't know even how to come back to Him, right? So
Hmm.
I didn't wasn't reading scripture, nothing like that. So the only thing that I could muster up is, Lord, bring me a woman who would bring me closer to You. So I met my wife,
Mm.
or the woman who would become my wife, like 2 months later, and during this time, so this I had a 11-year period where God kind of refocused all of my affections, I say, and I was serving in my local church body for 8 years. I was the lead sound engineer, and during this whole time, I'm not putting out any music, right? So what Caesura means is it's a break or an interruption in the music. So that's where we get the pause button from, Caesura, basically.
Mm.
Um, so I had this 11-year pause where I wasn't doing music, and now jump forward to 2020, I'm in a place where now finances are in order, family is in order, and I can start serving the body, right? So in one way that I was doing that was DJing, but I really wanted to do something for indie artists, and the one thing that I could think of was curating an album, and with this album, really building a platform so that indie artists who don't get heard, who don't get seen, you're not making the Rapzilla playlist, you know what I mean, and the freshman list and all of that, you know, um, I just wanted them to, to know that, people out here, we see you. You know what I mean, the streams might not look like it, but we see you. We paying attention, right? You are noticed. You are recognized. And yeah, that's the whole heart behind it. But that was Caesura I, and now we on to Caesura II. 50 artists on this album. We going crazy with this one, and I think it's really something for the culture and for CHH as a whole that we haven't seen before. So
Yeah, nah,
Yo,
a lot of people about to wake up with this album, bro. I'm
I
telling
hope
you, man.
so.
I'm telling you. Yo,
yo,
Dry Bones gonna walk.
that's the it reminds me of when we I think in the first season, right, when we had Zay Hill on, and he pretty much was like, it was kind of in the same vein of like, hey, like there are artists out here that don't get noticed, they don't get on the
Yeah.
Rapzilla playlist and everything,
Yep.
but he wants to be able to put them on because he has a platform, and it's
Yep.
pretty much the same as what you're doing, which is like, yo, that's mad respect. I
Mad
honestly think
respect,
like,
bro. Mad
it-
respect, cause
it's
there's
like,
mad gatekeepers in this game, bro.
It's a
oh,
part
I
of
mean,
it. It's the
yep.
industry, right? It's a part of it.
You
You
right.
can't
You
get
right.
away from it. You know.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, I guess before we go any further, Chad, you want to react to a few of the songs?
Yeah. But right before we go into that, bro, I just want to say, man, before I got into like making vocal music, like I was like playing like instruments my whole life, bro. I
Mhm.
never seen this symbol of a Caesura ever, bro. I never even came across it once. That's kind
Where
of crazy, yeah.
it should be there. I mean, maybe it's more of like orchestral.
No, that's what I'm saying. I played in an orchestra growing
Oh,
up
in the
my whole
orchestra, and
life,
you haven't
yeah,
seen
and
it.
I never ever seen this symbol.
Wow.
So I mean, I learned something today.
Maybe you've seen like a rest more likely.
Yeah, it's usually a
Yeah.
rest with like a little bar, a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
bar. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I don't read music, so I
I
ain't seen it
mean,
either.
I mean, I learned something. I saw. So I'll be grateful for it.
Hey, amen, amen.
Yeah, so yeah, we about to go through some of the songs right now. So yeah, bear with us real quick, and this is gonna be our first ever like actual. This is a live reaction because we didn't touch these songs or listen to them as yet. So
okay.
we want us to be honest and raw, you know.
Oh, good. Okay, let's do it.
All right, hold up, let me pull it up real quick. So all right, sorry. So I clicked on give my all, and there's 4 different files. Which one is the official one?
Oh, give my all. 2 of them will say like instrumental or acapella.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
So it's
see.
just an MP3 and
Just the
like,
MP3 one, right?
Yeah.
This is with 99 Apex, Illish, and Lank.
Yep.
All right, hold up. Let me see. Share screen. All right, boom.
I'm excited.
Y'all hear that, right?
I hear nothing right now.
Yo. All right, technical difficulties.
It's all good.
Share video file, share screen. Share system audio. All right, cool. Boom. Tell me if you hear this now. Right? All right, cool,
Yep,
cool.
all good.
All right, boom. Let me restart that. Ah.
Struggling, on my time been juggling. None of it went on me off of my pivot. I remain content even when I go through it. I stay optimistic, no time to complain, getting pessimistic. Being dramatic. When these first world problems ain't half as bad as we paint them out to be. Fighting daily, I just wanna be feliz. Still get it poppin' and spit in the jump. If I see violence, just know I'ma run. I got my lady and I got my son. I got my lady and I got my. If I do slide and I let it bang, then I get hit. That won't mean a thing. At the same time, we tend to forget. Move past it, we have a life to live. Tell me then it's gonna raise my kid. Always treated my friends like kin. Real family's been so distant, but I made amends, so I forgiven. Anyone that's ever hurt me, even if they don't deserve it. Maintaining peace ain't really that simple. Mind and soul out part of the temple. Gotta take care of your inner mental. Yeah.
Struggling. Thoughts in my mind be juggling. Wanna be sitting there think about things that don't matter. It's a battle I'm tussling. Usually when it's just me and my thoughts, that's when the enemy plays on my mind. When I will isolate myself from folks, he be attacking me time after time. Yeah. Then I get a call from one of my brothers that be out the blue, just to uplift me. It's funny that he don't know I'm going through. Now my train of thought is back on track. It helps me truthfully. Can't do this walk on my own. I'm thankful for community. Thankful for the people in my life that's beneficial. Loving me for me, not only when I'm beneficial. Thankful just to live another day and just be alive. I'm content but counting things I have that money can't buy. I fix my thoughts on whatever is honorable, lovely, just a commendable. If there is anything worthy of praise, I think on these things, just painting the visual, the part that had to see like Moses. This is one of the things I noticed. If boy you're thunder, where I put my focus. Yeah.
Come on,
bro.
come on.
Yo, this is literally my honest reaction. Like this, like I'm not capping for the camera. That was solid, bro.
It's over.
Thank you.
It's over. It's over.
That was one of the personal songs to me on the project, because that's actually we talking beforehand. I made that song when I just first moved to Texas. So last summer I moved to Texas, and I really wanted to capture something that spoke about the contentment that I had in the move, right? Because I moved to Texas knowing I was going to lose my job. They got rid of me because I moved. Yeah, I don't understand. You know, it's New York for you. But they got rid of me because I left, and I'm like, yo, I've been working from home for a year and a half. What's the problem? I mean, I'm just say I'm at home, but you know, whatever. So I had contentment in knowing that God was going to take care of the situation. So I wanted to make a song that kind of, you know, mirrored that. But even like with the production, man, 99 Apex produced that. I wanted something that was almost like a cross between like an R&B / drill type thing. So I think we got something like that, and I think that's more of like a more new and emerging sound maybe. But yeah. If y'all probably have questions, so let me shut up.
But yo,
bro. I'm excited, bro. Chad, you're more immersed in the CHH like I mean, I love CHH music. Like that's like ever since I became a Christian, that's something that I've just been doing. But like there are very few songs or just artists that make me just like it just feels different. You know what I mean? But like this is it. This is something. Yeah,
this is something I would actually listen to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would actually sit there and play this in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because you know. My issue with most independent CHH, right, is that it's not mixed well. It doesn't have no master. The people are missing on delivery and flow. And bro, the two artists that were on this, bro. Yeah, I had to a little bit, but nah, bro. My whole thing is like the people you had on here too, bro. They were on point. They did not miss, bro. Like I was literally listening to every single lyric. But nah, this is definitely the cleanest mix I've heard in the CHH space.
Oh man, dang, okay.
Like this sounds like industry standard. Like it doesn't sound like there's like how like when you react to something you want to give it criticism. I don't got criticism for it. That's as much as I could say there.
I'll take it. Amen.
So this is one of the older songs from the album, right? Like you said, this is one of the first ones from the album.
Yeah. I would say it was probably somewhere in the middle where I made it.
Gotcha.
So this album took 2 years for me to make. I started as soon as I put out the first album, I was already working on this one.
Gotcha.
I just didn't know what direction I was gonna go, so I ended up changing sounds eventually. So you guys will eventually hear the whole album. You'll hear where there is a lot of nods to, I think, sound-wise, to like 2010s hip-hop. And some 90s sounds as well. So, originally it was going to sound a lot more, and I hate to say it, but quote-unquote CHH. CHH turn-up type, not much originality with the production. A lot of the melodies is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that type of thing. But about maybe a quarter way through, I switched up and I was like, you know what? I want to do something, especially that's for like people who's my age, 30 plus. Enjoy this because it'll bring them back to an earlier time. So, yeah.
And it feels like like I feel like there's an element of this being timeless. Like did you guys listen to Logic's new album? What is it called? Vinyl Days?
Here yet.
But it's like that, like I like that album. It's like you get that 90s like boom bap, but yet somehow with the flow and the production of it, it's like it just advanced. Yeah. It's like it's like you want to make something that people will bump to in 2022, but at the same time you're trying to advance the art form, keep it alive, because honestly, if you look at 90% of the industry, it feels like that art of hip hop is kind of dying away, right? But like this, I feel like this is where we need to see mainstream music and also CHH go, because it's like that little bit of 90s element to it. It really makes it thrive. I feel like that's what
Word.
I think before we get into the next song, I want to ask this question: like, what if you can, was there like a certain selection process when it came to because you said there's 50 artists on the album, right? So like, was there like a certain like selection process that you had, or was it just like, okay, bet the ones the artists that aren't the most known or anything, like I'm gonna get them because they probably are, if not more talented or just as talented as the ones that are popping off right now. Like, what was that like for you?
Yeah. So part of the selection process are people who I might have a relationship with already. So there's some people who are on this album, not many, because I didn't want it to be like a carbon copy of the first album. But there are some people who are on the first album who are on this as well. And a lot of them I kind of have like a deeper relationship with, and we've kind of built friendships, and I've seen them in person and all this stuff. So I actually, for some it's relationship, others it's strictly business. You know what I mean? Like once the song was done, there's not really much communication after that, which is okay. You know what I mean? I'm not looking to be your best friend just because we're on a song. You know what I mean? It's cool. But so some of it is business, and really the selection itself is every artist that I reach out to is because I believe they're dope, right? And when I reach out to you is because I think that you fit on a specific sound, and I really want to So we'll speak about this last song. I reached out to Illis, met him in person, right? And from that point when I met him, I was like, yo, I want to work with this dude, but I just need a sound that's gonna make sense for him, right? And he has a more laid back and more melodic sound to him. So when I got this production, I was like, okay, he was the first person I hit up. I'm like, okay, so I hit up Illish because it's that fit. That's the thing that's most important to me is fit. I might not reach out to my best friends because they don't fit. I'm not putting you on a song just because you're my man's. Not happening. For me, the art is far more important. And if our relationship doesn't make it because you didn't get on a song, then it wasn't that strong to begin with. You know what I mean? So
you heard it first. You heard it first. Catch me on Caesura II. So sign up.
Yo, let's do it.
Were there? I mean, you don't have to share. You don't have to share if you don't want to. But were there some people that were like, "Hey, 50 artists, like I'm not on it." Like, why? Were some people upset about that, or was it just like, "Oh, we understand you making art, whatever"?
Most people understand. There were jokes when this got announced. Like Jared Sanders put out a meme like, "How could I not be chosen?" Right? That's funny. It's cool. And I'm like, yo, Jared, I was thinking about you, but I didn't reach out, right? But then then there's like more serious. Like somebody DM'd me, and they were like, "Yo, I'm not on it. I'm not on it." I'm like, bruh. Little do they know, the day they went off on me, I had actually had them in mind. Because I had a spot that opened up. Wow. I had them in mind where I was going to reach out, but I just wanted to have finances and all that ready before I did. They went off on me in my DMs, and then I have evidence that they went off and was talking to other people about the album or whatever. So yeah, they went off on me and was like, cursing and all this type of stuff.
Dang, like, CHA's wild like that, bro.
Opportunity, bro. Like, you just missed out on the opportunity because I was literally about to reach out to you.
Wow.
And it's somebody who I really wanted to work with. And the fact that they weren't on it was like, bro, you have to be more understanding. You got to be more mature than that.
Yeah.
Because there's a million people I would love to put on this album, but it's 50. Like that's it.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
And there's a lot of people who I didn't reach out to. Doesn't mean I don't think they're dope. It's just they weren't the first person that came to mind or whatever. So, somebody did shoot themselves in the foot, bro. And now that kind of ruined the relationship. Where I'm like, yo,
I heard somebody pay. I heard he paid somebody and they didn't even make the verse, bro.
That's just music. That's just music.
Hey, you gonna get this man in trouble, bro.
Yo,
we ain't saying no names, man.
Yo, tell him drop a 16 on me, bro. I need some action going on. Hey, yo, I
got you. If I get the stems, I'm sending you away.
Hey, yeah, we lit. So like, you got anything else on that song, bro?
No, I think it's great, bro. It makes me excited for the album, bro. I think it's gonna be really dope.
Where we
I'm
gonna
say
play
that a
this
million
while
times
we
more
running,
than
bro. While we running on that half marathon, we playing this album, bro. The whole way through,
it's
bro.
it's gonna get us through.
I got you for an hour.
So yeah, man. This next song is "Back to the Wall" featuring Weez, the Satellite Kid, and Big Breeze.
Yeah.
The homie
Ooh.
Big Breeze.
Okay.
So let me ask you. This is the single off the album, right? Because this song's already out.
Yeah. So I dropped prior to Back to the Wall, I dropped like 6 singles, I think. So I basically dropped a song per month from February.
Gotcha. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, DJ LostNFound got this rollout game on lock. Like this man thinks 10 steps ahead. The media, the people on the album, the listeners, everything. He got this game on lock.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do, right?
So yeah. Let me. How do I do this again? Share screen, share audio. This one, right? Boom.
Yeah, it'll probably only be 2 in there.
I got the wave up right now.
Put my back to the wall. You know I'm coming, I'm swinging, I'm ready for war. I got a Glock with a beam and a 72. You see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. You really trying me?
Oh, it stopped for you guys too, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me play the MP3 instead. Oh. All right, hold up. Let me refresh. Hold up.
I might be able to get you a link to Audio Mac.
Oh, gotcha. And I think we good now. Yeah.
Okay.
Put my back to the wall. You know I'm coming, I'm swinging, I'm ready for war. I got a Glock with a beam and a 72. You see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. You really trying me, putting my back to the wall. Leaning, screaming when I post on the floor. Demons, scheming, know they want me to drop. Yeah, you see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. Really trying me, putting my back to the wall.
Sound like you do it, sound like that. You feel pressure right on my neck like it's jewelry. I mean, what you expecting in eulogy? I mean, new opposition ain't new to me. Yeah. Legendary since mama ovary. Let me just get what's old to me. Ordinary getting real old. I'm about my pension, don't pinch. I'm not drifting. I'm mentally shifted and now I'm ascending. Wait, gotta wait till I give her permission. Know all my work, I can't swear that the mission. She's set my intention. God is my witness. Them curses get lifted if I ain't equipped. And my kids ain't equipped. And I cannot just package ignoring that shit. Man, I'ma just keep my distance. Never need none of that attention. Pressure is the reason I'm glistening. Back to the wall like incident. Yeah. Praise y'all for the clarity. Being wanted late early. First shot is a charity. Please.
You know I'm coming, I'm swinging, I'm ready for war. I got a Glock with a beam and a 72. You see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. You really trying me, putting my back to the wall. Leaning, screaming when I post on the floor. Demons, scheming, know they want me to drop. Yeah, you see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. You really trying me, putting my back to the wall.
Came from the bottom of the trenches willingly. He took control and really started feeling me. Never thought I'd ever see a career in me. You can take a look and see what he did for me. I know they probably mad, they wanna hear with me. Fact that I made a deal with God is healing me. Protecting me from the people trying to get at me. They'll say, but it ain't nothing they can say. Try to call me a heathen. I've been violent, told them this is my season. I just had to slow it down and keep breathing. I just told my friends to keep on believing. I've been really trying to follow the demons. Know they play, yeah, I know they be scheming. I gotta wake up, I know they be having me. I gotta do what you wanna go to war with me. I know he proud of me. I gave my life, he came and took a part of me. I got brothers that surrounded me, know how I'm moving, they respect my boundaries. Remember days they were pounding me. I took a stand and told them come and follow me. Know I'm ready for war. Bible on me with the beam on it.
Put my back to the wall. You know I'm coming, I'm swinging, I'm ready for war. I got a Glock with a
beam in the same minute too. You see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. You really try me, putting my back to the wall. Leaning, careening, when I'm close to the floor. Demons, scheming, know they want me to drop. Yeah, you see my life and you wonder how much it will cost. You really try me, putting my back to the wall.
Wow.
Dang, y'all heard it here, man.
Come
Not
on.
first, but y'all heard it here.
It still might be first for somebody, you know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, I gotta say, yo, I capped a little bit, bro.
Uh-oh.
You know why? You know why I capped, bro? Because I listened to this song before, bro.
You heard-
I listened to this. Yo, I played this. I kid you not. Last week, I played this song every day walking into the boxing gym, bro. This is
Oh,
the
thank
perfect
you.
walk-in music, bro.
That makes sense. That makes sense, yo, for real. Because that's what the song is about, man. Having your back to the wall, and it's really one of the verses that that I thought about when I heard the hook was sin crouching at your door, right, and really putting on and this is a different verse, obviously, but putting on the full body armor, of God. So, yeah, man, that was a song that actually wasn't even going to be on the album. I was actually making that for next year. And I was like, you know what? Let me throw that on there because I don't have a lot of trap on the album. So let me throw that on there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, dang, bro. I was gonna ask something and I completely forgot it. All right, Elijah, say what you gotta say.
Bro, that's gonna be a perfect song to just like, yo, in the middle of the half, bro, and at the half marathon, bro.
Yo, that's
It's
gonna
like,
get you to push, bro.
You almost there, bro. Put that jaw though. Yo, we out here. We out here.
Yo, you about to run a whole minute faster on that mile, bro.
Yo, I know. But, yo, it's dropping just in time, bro. Come
Yo,
on
for
now.
real, bro. Yeah, yo, if you don't know, we running that Jersey City half marathon September 24th. Yo, tap in. Yo,
Okay.
Elijah about to win the whole thing. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now.
I mean, we trying to, you know. What I mean? I don't
Elijah
know who
Crouch
win that,
will come in first place in Jersey City half marathon.
but, hey, yo, I'm dead.
We speaking it
prophesying out
into
here. Let's get it.
existence today, bro. So let me ask you a question, right? So so you say you kind of have like a whole grip on the song. So it's like, how do you plan it out? Do you end up like kind of giving them a direction to go with, and then you kind of like refine it back and forth, or you give them free reign and then you kind of move on from there?
So I think the easiest way to explain it is you guys are fans of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
So you think of like Kevin Feige, the guy at the top, the producer at the top. He's not a director. He's not an actor. Nothing like that. But he understands the vision of where he wants to take things. And he pulls all the strings and says, all right, I want this director because they're this fit with this type of movie or whatever.
Gotcha.
We're bringing on this actor because they fit here. This is the direction that I have, and this is what I want you guys to stick to. So it's kind of like that same thing. Like there's times when, let's speak about this song, right? I didn't necessarily send them like what to talk about, and the reason being is like, yo, you can listen to it and you'll come up with at the very least of it, spiritual warfare, right? So that's kind of like where you take it. Now, if you're stuck and you're like, I don't know what this song is about, yeah, I'll coach you through it and we can talk or whatever. But most artists they get off the bat where you don't necessarily have to explain it. Or when I send like a feature request, I might just put in there, this is what the song is about to help people, decide whether they want to be a part or not. So.
Gotcha. And in this case where you have like 50 artists or so, right? I'm assuming there's some really big features on here, right? So how did that go when in terms of like you have to go to labels and talk with labels and communicate with them? Like, were you the guy kind of behind the scenes just doing all that work, or did you have people doing that with you?
Yeah.
I think to add on to that, what was the response when like kind of you like announced like, hey, I'm gonna have 50 artists on this album, like, and you could just tie that in there if you want to.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm the one guy on this end, right? Like, there's nobody on the team outside of the artist. There are you'll have your mix engineers, and you have like an artist, like cover art artist, stuff like that. But aside from that, admin work, I'm doing that, all the BMI stuff, and just uploading this album was a chore because you're typing in 50 artists, and then now DistroKid asks you for a link to everybody's everybody's YouTube and their Spotify. So that was a huge chore. Um, but then yeah, as far as like dealing with say like Aaron Cole, he's probably I think he's the only person on the album who is like a major label.
Gotcha,
But I had
gotcha.
to deal with his label. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I had to sign paperwork and we had to negotiate splits and stuff like that. And it's a little bit different experience than dealing with somebody who's indie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And unfortunately, I think a lot of our indie people in CHH they don't even understand the business side at all, right? So that's something that I do. Like I'll even tie in, a little bit of coaching, like business coaching.
Yeah,
Like if you
yeah.
don't even have your PRO set up, your BMI, your ASCAP, so you can get royalties, I'll sit there with you and I'll do it with you. I mean, just because like 5 minutes, right? And I know not everybody has gone out and gotten like business coaching. The first thing I did on my first album, while I was making it, I was getting coached on the business end because
Mm.
I was a producer. I never saw the artist side, right? And I had never gotten paid for anything either. So I wanted to make sure that I was doing good business. That was really big to me. So yeah, I'm the person dealing with the labels. I'm the person dealing with all the artists. I'm basically managing this whole project, right, from start to finish. And a lot of it, like the artists, they don't even hear the other artists their features.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't even know who's on it until I show them the album. They have no idea.
Wow.
So and then like the response, like you talked about, like the response was encouraging, man, because whoever did, let's say just the announcement itself, folks went wild. You know what I mean? Like 50 artists, 50. It was the same expression. 50 artists. Are you kidding me? 50 artists? So yeah, that was crazy. And now being able to actually show people like the full album. So anybody who's like CHH Media, I've been pushing the album to them and letting them hear it. As a just kind of like a thank you because I think CHH Media doesn't get the respect that it deserves. Like most artists are not sitting down with as many podcasts, as many radio shows as possible. Because I do it because I want to show love, and I've also been in CHH Media, and I know
Yeah.
how it is trying to get artists, trying to book people, and they don't even answer emails or they want to charge you for an interview. Like we trying to change that from the inside out. So
Word, word, word.
yeah, but the response has been amazing. It's been amazing, and we just trying to blow it up even higher, man, and get more people to hear it.
Yo, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this is DJ LostNFound with the Missing Link podcast.
And now we don't even have it no more. Yeah,
Word,
dang,
word.
you was a faithful.
Oh snap! Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to DJ LostNFound, y'all. Like this man really doing it big for CHH.
Hey,
Wow.
thank you.
How do you think this will like this when this album comes out? Like I think it's gonna be a banger just from time to time again. I think we're gonna be listening to it in heaven. But like, how do you think it's gonna, like, like how you think it's gonna change the CHH game? Like, cause I think like having 50 artists on this album and the talent that you have on it, at least from what we heard from the two songs, is like it's amazing, right? So how do you think it's gonna change the game in CHH?
I don't know if it's going to change the game. One of the things that I'm really trying to do is push unity, right? So that's the reason why I got 50 artists, right? I wanted to push unity, and I think that when you have a number that size, like it's you can't overlook it, right?
Mm.
So with 50 artists, you can't overlook that. It hasn't been done in the space. You know what I mean? It hasn't been done in CHH at all. And we have a lot of great stuff that happens. You have the Reach playlist that happens every year, and they have about 30 something artists on there altogether. But like it just hasn't been done. So the hope for me is that we start having the much needed or continue having the much needed conversations around like unity. We put down some of these dumb arguments, are you Christian rapper or are you rapper that's Christian? It's okay to disagree, guys. It's in scripture. We've seen it. We saw Paul, I think it's Paul and Silas disagreed, like, or maybe it's Paul and Barnabas. I don't know. But we saw that they disagreed on things that are on ministry itself, right? And it wasn't it wasn't a thing that uh, they couldn't rock with each other, right? They took a time off from each other, and then they eventually came back. together. But these are like small little issues that to me it doesn't make sense. And that's actually something else I tried to do is I specifically brought in Christian artists on songs who I have like I think 3 or 4 Christian artists on this album who are in the mainstream. They're not CHH artists. They're Christian artists who just do hip hop, and they giving glory to God in the same way, the same manner. It's just not within our space. You know what I mean? So I specifically wanted people on there like that because we just forget about them altogether and be like, yo, you went the Toby and the Wigway route, forget you. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So, yeah.
So was it the decision that you wanted a lot of features on this, or kind of like did you kind of like it just happened over the course of 2 years?
So yeah, I don't remember exactly where I was. Probably somewhere in the first year of doing this. I was like, I'm going for 50 artists.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I'm definitely going for 50 artists, and also the first album had 26. You know what I mean? So I didn't know how much work it was gonna be, but yeah, I was like, I'm going for 50 artists, and then also just from a marketing standpoint, like I said, it's undeniable when you put out when you say 50 artists on one album, it stops people in their tracks, right?
Yeah.
That was another big thing is I really wanted to do something marketing wise that it doesn't it's gonna push itself when you say 50 artists. So that's basically
That man said, I moved to Texas, right? He said my income just like he's like it's there now, bro. I'm gonna pay no New York taxes, no rent, no mortgage, none of that, bro.
It's different out here, bro.
He's like, yo, I could double my features, bro.
I wish, yo. I wish. Like people like, yo, you must be rich. But I'm like, bruh, you don't know. By the end of this, I ran out of money. I didn't have no more money by the end of the project to finish it off. But yeah. Financially, it took a lot to do this. Yeah,
I feel that. So yeah, we got a question here in the comments. It says, "Do you have a favorite song on the album, most meaningful?"
So my favorite songs kind of like hop around because I've heard this for 2 years now, right? It changes week to week now. Like, so I stopped listening to the album for probably about a month or something like that. Where I just wanted to have fresh ears because I've heard it over and over and over, especially during the mixing and mastering process.
Yeah.
Having a lot of different mixes. Yeah, so I don't have a favorite song right now. I probably do. That's Uncommon Few. So I'm not sure if you guys heard that one, but it's a cipher on the album. It's like track 2. So yeah, that's probably my favorite right now, but it will change. At one point, Ops was my favorite because I love drill.
Yeah.
So that's the only like pure drill track on the album. What's the move? Having Aaron Cole on that. SO, Promise, and Promise is heavy slept on in the space. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna be like one of the all time favorites overall that people really like cling to. What's the move? I think that's gonna be a big one.
Yo, high key, this is the most anticipated album in CHH, bro. Like,
Legit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this year, bro. Like, yo, I've really been looking forward to this John for like a minute, bro.
Yeah, and I announced it early too, like 2 months ago, maybe 3. Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be a banger, man. It's gonna be a banger. So we got just like a few more questions for you, like maybe like 2-3 more questions.
Go ahead, let's do it.
But oh yeah, Elijah, what you gonna say?
Yeah, I guess. How was your faith throughout this whole journey, right? Because you said the album took 2 years. Like, did you ever like kind of just doubt, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Let's cut it down to like 25, 30, or was your faith just like high all the way? It was just like, I bet we're gonna get this done. Yeah, like how was that? How was your faith in this time?
Yeah, so when I spoke about the finances before, like there was a point, and this is maybe 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah, this is in July. This is last month. Yeah, last month. I ran out of money, and I didn't have the song I was talking about, the cipher, that wasn't done yet, and I only had maybe AI's verse on there, and that's it. So there was like 6 other verses that were missing. I ran out of money. I was like, bro, I already announced the album. I already said 50 artists. I was like, I can't put out no album with just 45 now. Like that ain't gonna work. Like we gotta figure something out. I was like, now I'm gonna have to push it back, and that means I got to pay for promo again. You know, brand new promo because now you got video and stuff that has the actual date on it. And I got to throw it out the window. So basically, man, God came through because I'm like, yo, I don't know how I'm gonna finish this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it on time. And I started getting people hitting me up. And I won't say no names, but I got quite a number of people hit me up and said they was gonna do a verse for the love. And for me, I was like, thank you. And I'm not good at taking like blessings and stuff from people. I'm good at I guess like blessing others, but taking it, I struggle with that. But I needed it because I was like, I'm not gonna finish this. Because one thing that I'm not gonna do is put my family in a hole and have them struggling because I'm doing music. Like, no, we ain't doing that. So the family got to get taken care of. The bills got to get taken care of first, and whatever I have left will go to music. But yeah, I literally had ran out, and I'm like, yo, I had already announced it. What we gonna do? God came through. At least I would say like 5 features came through. And I was like, wow, all right, cool, we good. We gonna finish this, you know. So
Yeah.
Yo, this how you know it's gonna be an amazing album, bro. Come on, yo,
double awards, 2023 double awards. We can see DJ LostNFound.
Listen, I be boycotting them award shows. I don't. That's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, yeah.
I don't be rocking with the award shows, bro, because they don't. I be like, who did you listen to, bro? Like, how you giving this album of the year? Like, who did you listen to? So I'm just.
Oh snap!
But I'm not talking about the Dove. I'm just talking award shows.
Yeah. Asterisks, right? yeah. As far as like the mixing process, right? As far as the mixing process, right? You said you got mixed engineers. Are you just like sending it to them? Are you sitting down with them? Like how is that kind of going?
Yeah, I do everything through email. And
okay.
So the one of the things that I want to start doing, and I'm thinking about for the if I do continue with another album, I want to sit down at least with the artists. Maybe not engineers. I'm an engineer, so I can talk to them and be like, yo, I don't like that frequency, take it out. But yeah, with engineers, I just did email. And I think, it probably is good to be in the same room because then you can actually give live critique and stuff like that. But for me, I've done everything through email because, so now I'm in Dallas. I don't know if any engineers right now in Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty, but I don't know any right now. And my main engineers, the two, I'll shout out the engineers I worked with. I worked with Plus 48. I think he's in Arizona. I worked with John Paul. He's in Florida. I worked with DJ LC. I think he's in Jersey. I'm not sure. And then an international show is on a track, and I think he's in Boston. So there's no way I'm flying all over.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So yeah, it's something I want to do, and I'm thinking that it would be beneficial. Just because for me, there's still little things mixing, mastering wise that I would like to do. Like, the album's not even out yet, and I'm already thinking like a remaster where I can just touch up little small stuff that don't even matter to the average person. But it's just for my ears. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. That's how it be. Like, that's actually what happened to me today. I recorded a song like 2 years ago, and I don't know why. I was just in my email, just looking at some stuff, and I'm like, yo, this John really trash, bro. Like, I could really redo this right now, and it'd be 100 times better,
Right, exactly. You never satisfied as an artist. Never satisfied.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Those songs we just listened to, man, they don't need no touching up. You good on that?
Oh,
end.
thank you.
But yeah, so what can we expect from DJ LostNFound in the future? Like, what's the plan for the next year or two after this album drops?
Yeah, so for 2023, I'm already working on music. I can't say too much because things do change, right? Plans change and all that. But I'm definitely working on music. I think for 2022, this is probably going to be it because I really want to push this whole and just it's going to take a while for the space to hear it. You know what I mean? The people who rock with me, they're going to hear it now. But then there's plenty of people who don't know about me. You know what I mean? So I got to give time for them for it to out, like circulate to them. But yeah, next year, I'm working on some stuff I'm really excited about. I got probably one song where I'm like, okay, this is definitely a single. I
Yeah.
want to shoot a video for it. You know what I mean? I want to I definitely want to get back to doing visuals because this album I don't have any visuals. COVID kind of hurt that, along with I have a song that I wanted to do with somebody or a video, and the person was in Canada, and Canada was locked down even after we were open. So yeah, there's definitely new music coming 2023. But overall, I also say I don't know what's gonna happen because God is in control, and I didn't think I'd be doing a 50 artist album. You know what I mean? But He opened the door for me to do it. So something else might come. He might give me another idea and make a way for me to do it. So I can't say nothing but more music. That's it.
Yo, you heard it first, man. DJ LostNFound will return in 2023. We're talking about some Kevin Feige, right?
Word.
Bro, after this, yeah, you have a well-deserved rest after this drops, bro. Like, cause like, yeah, 2 years in making, bro. Like, you go on vacation, bro. Go on vacation. Go
yeah, right. Take them royalties and take your family out to the Bahamas or something.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Oh snap! So can you before we go, can you leave us with some advice you got for some up and coming artists in CHH? Like let's say you started today, what would you want somebody to tell you?
Man, if I started today, take your time, right? As far as like releasing music, take your time and get your house in order first. So when it comes to like the business, get business coaching. That should be one of the first things you do. You shouldn't be putting out music. If you don't know what mechanical royalties are, don't put out no music. You know what I mean? This goes for producers, all of it. Let's get our knowledge up, because I think what happens is when everybody understands the process, there's less bickering, there's less fighting. You know what I mean? There's less, this person is trying to take advantage of me. It's like, nah, sometimes it's not. And as far as like money goes in music, it's not, there's no cookie cutter way to do it. You know what I mean? With royalties and stuff. So learn your business. And I think overall, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, I'll say. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people put like a Jesus counter. How many times you say Jesus in a song to make it for it to be worship, right? But worship is truly how we live our lives, right? The music is just an expression.
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's an expression of worship. It's not the actual worship. So live your life according to how the scriptures say, and I think you'll be all right. Get that business training and live your life according to scripture. Really.
All right. Lige, anything else, bro?
I'm excited, man. If you have not pre-saved, can you pre-save the album on Spotify or Apple Music right now?
You can pre-save it. Yeah.
Got you. If you haven't pre-saved it, I suggest you go pre-save that. It's gonna be amazing, bro. I can't wait. I've never heard have I heard a 50 artist album before? I don't think I've had. So I'm excited.
How much did DJ Khaled drop this week? What was it?
I didn't count.
Word. Yeah, nah, we coming for
50.
DJ Khaled. We the best. We the best out here, bro.
Word up. Yeah. I'm trying to do a line for line in Track Stars with him, man. So I can go head for head, head
Christian verses.
Yeah, for real.
You heard it here first. A feature with DJ Khaled. Let's get it.
Yeah, we got a feature with DJ Khaled coming on next track.
I'll do it.
But anyway, y'all, it's been a good night. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Check out the show notes below. If you like this song, if you're playing right now, one. And yeah, man, tap in, follow, like, subscribe, all of that. We got a lot of content on TikTok and Instagram Reels. So, shout out to my boy Elijah for all that as well. So,
try my best, man.
we will be back in 2022. So we'll see y'all next week.
Word up.
Catch y'all later.